town famed as the home of Britain's cotton industry, Jim Boehm, and, of course, Burnley FC. It's also home to Rocky Mills, proud owner of a very loud voice.
Get your gun and go, come on, don't be freaking tired, man, bastards, come on!
He's been going quite a while. I think it's well over 30 years. He's well known around the Football League anyway.
I guess some tickets bought it out, bastard.
Does his Indian war cry.
Come on!
It's just absolutely, it's bonkers.
You've got to hit him hard. Hit him, hit him, hit him. And if you don't hit him, you're dead.
He may be 61, but in his time, Rocky, real name Derek, was a Mr. Burnley bodybuilding champion. Although it was some time ago.
You should pause like that, you know.
But this hard man does have a soft centre, and his heart melted when he met his second wife, Jean, on holiday.
We was on a galleon. I got artificial lip, and he helped me up and he said, "What's the tattoo on your back mean?" And I said, "It's a dog star." And he said, "Well, what's the dog star?" I said, "Well, the dog star for is the warrior." He says, "Are you looking for a warrior?" I said, "Well, not a drunken one, no."
It was a whirlwind romance for love's young dream, as they were married in just 3 months.
Well, it's a gamble at our age, isn't it? We haven't got time to hang about.
But there were 3 of them got married that day. Rocky couldn't be without his ever-faithful mistress.
The reception was at Turf Moor, and the tables were all laid out beautiful with the cake.
We got beat 6-2 that day, you know.
Doesn't matter.
He did. I was a bit mad.
One of the greatest perils for any football fan is having a girlfriend, wife, or any meaningful life outside the game.
I think it's very common that blokes will, they'll go for the football first and always put their wife and the family second, which is a shame.
You're not going to see many blokes with families that are going to go week in, week out to away games. And if they do, good luck to them, but not a lot of women will stand for that.
But Rocky knows a woman who will, and football's given Jean a whole new lease of life.
I didn't go to football till I was 61, and I wished I'd have gone when I was 18. I've missed all that enjoyment.
Rocky and Jean live deep in the heart of the Lancashire countryside, on an idyllic rural farm, half a mile away from their nearest neighbour. But just inches away from the motorway that leads straight to Rocky's first love.
Right. Are you right, darling?
It's match day morning. Burnley have an important local derby against championship rivals Preston, and Jean can't wait.
You're only a football widow because you won't go. Just go once. Just go. Get on the coach and go. I mean, if I didn't go to football with Rocky 2 days a week, he wouldn't be here. And I don't want to lose 2 days a week. I want to be with him. It's romantic. It's nice. It's like going away on holiday every week.
It is all, isn't it? Oh, it is. I kiss her and that, match me when I score goals. I always treat her right.
The majesty of the Pennines. One of the finest landscapes in the country. A sweeping moorland that inspired the romantic genius of the Bronte sisters and many another poetic soul.
Who the fucking are you? Thank you.
Rocky, no swearing.
Who cares that shit?
But for Rocky, there's only one remotely interesting thing about the Pennines. They're all that separates his beloved Burnley from Preston. Granted city status by the Queen in 2002, Preston is arguably most famous for having Britain's first ever KFC restaurant, which opened its doors to chicken lovers back in 1965.
Preston is good, it's cool, man, you know what I mean? It's like a lot of friendly people around here.
When you're up there, then you're looking down, it looks all right. The nightlife is brilliant, I love it.
Fantastic. Far better than Barron Furnace anyway.
The city is also the site of the UK's first motorway, the M6 bypass, and it now has the honour of housing one of Europe's largest bus stations. So it's always easy to leave.
It isn't a good-looking city. It's a lot of litter everywhere.
I actually found one day a pram with a baby in it, and the mother forgot where she'd left it.
Preston is actually a fantastic place to go and die, literally, because it does have the largest civilian cemetery in Europe.
Back with the living, the Burnley bus stops off on the outskirts of the city for that essential twin ritual. A pre-match pint and an ear bashing.
Are we going to win today, what?
It's good for Burnley, it's good for fans. I mean, like, we're in here now, and there's a lot of locals here now at the moment, and they could take it the wrong way. They could think, who's that shouting his head off? But if you look at them, they're having a laugh.
Rocky's cheery northern charm hasn't always won him friends.
I've been beat up, I have a couple of black eyes, like you do, you know, nobody's perfect, but I'm ducked enough.
His exuberance got him into a small spot of bother during a recent trip to Northampton.
Stewards come up to me and says, can you go and find your seat?
And then he got a copper.
It's time to piss off.
He told copper to piss off. But then he got a sergeant.
It's time to piss off.
Told him to, yeah.
F off. They all turned up, man.
And that's the...
chucked me out.
The whole picture, isn't it?
You know, the bastards chucked me out.
The Burnley fans have arrived in Preston, and they're clearly delighted.
All right, Kurt. No tongues. No tongues.
Kick-off for the big Lancashire derby's finally arrived. And Rocky quietly settles down to watch the action.
Crap! Come on, man! Come on!
Much to the delight of the lucky fans around him.
When you get me even working, you get stressed. When I go to football, it gets all my temper out. Football does. Gets me stressed out.
Go! Go!
I don't like swearing. There's a lot of children now, and it is bad.
Are you going to book him like that? You want to bother me book his bed? Book him! You stupid, moron, bastard! You stupid bastard! Attack! 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 Attack!
I wish you'd have a fucking attack.
As full-time approaches, it should be all over bar the shouting. But the referee's blown for a penalty and given Preston a chance to win the game.
Fucking bastard!
Didn't do anything!
Go on! Jab it! Jab it! Jab it! Jab it! Won't know. To the referee. Bastard. Fuck off. Fuck off.
While a 1-0 defeat to your local rivals may be hard to swallow, Rocky takes it on the chin.
Bloody Rob. Get your head in a minute.
As the Burnley fans travel back across the Pennines, Jean tries to remind her husband that it's only a game.
By the time we get on the coach, he's calmed down, we have a coffee and a sandwich, and it's all right then. But I said, look, next time we'll win them. Come on, give us a smile. Smile. Come on, give me a smile. Give me a nice smile. You go on now.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Yes.
No!
A loser's journey home is never an easy one, but hope forever rekindles in the hearts of the faithful. It's a flame that will never be extinguished, a love that will never die. Football's an unforgiving mistress, but no matter how it mistreats you, you'll always be back for more.
You go to basically the arse end of nowhere to nowhere towns to see nothing football, but once it's in you, you can't stop going.
It's your man on the street that puts a sixth of his salary into following his club, and does he get his money's worth? 9 weeks out of 10 he doesn't get his money's worth, but once in a blue moon his team will come back from 2-0 and win 3-2, 400 miles from home, and you ask him if it's worth it then, because of course it's worth it.